Сайн байцгаана уу? Khishge Bagsh байна. I'm Khishge from Nomiin Ger. Last time we learned about particle che and its usages. I put the link in the description below. This time we're gonna talk about particle il. This was a requested video. Like particle che, the particle il also has different usages. As I said in the previous video, one thing to remember about particles and their functions is that they don't have lexical meanings. Instead, they express the emphasis or an emotional tone of the speaker. Also, remember that the particles are written separately from the words. They're not suffixes. Sometimes it's difficult to translate this into English. The meanings, when particles are used, mostly depend on the word that comes before it. The meaning also depends on the context the particle is used in. For example, particle shu is equivalent to exclamation mark and expresses the tone of warning or strong agreement. Couple examples. Болохгүй шүү, don't do it. Or тийм шүү, absolutely. I hope this gives a bit of clarification. Now let's get started. As I said before, the particle il has quite a lot of uses, and we will talk about the most common ones. The first usage of il is express only or on its own. So as we said, the actual meaning depends on the word that comes right before il. This one is pretty straightforward. For example, Би маргааш кино үзнэ. Only I will watch a movie tomorrow. Би маргааш л кино үзнэ. Only tomorrow I will watch a movie. Би маргааш кино л үзнэ. I will only watch a movie tomorrow. Okay, that's one way to use particle il. Here's another one. We can use the particle il to put emphasis and focus on the preceding word. Бид нар бүгдээрээ л завгүй. All of us are busy. John дандаа л хоцордог. John is always late. I guess if you follow our videos, you will learn a lot about this guy John. Би гэртээ л байна. I'm just home. Хоол хийх амархан л байдаг. Cooking is easy. So this one it's not so clear sometimes. Can't you just say the word хоол хийх амархан байдаг? Yes, you can. This just adds more emphasis and slightly changes the mood of the speaker. Also, this is very common when it's used the word with зүгээр. So it becomes зүгээр л. Зүгээр л, which means like nothing, just уучлаарай зүгээр л тоглосон. Sorry, I was just kidding. The next way to use particle il is quite common and useful. Add this afterward to express something is still happening or continuing. In this use, the particle il mostly goes with other words to become part of an expression. There are many types of these expressions. I'm going to show you a few of them. Here is a formula to create this expression. It is адал бай, жил бай, сар л бай. This means keep doing something or something is still happening. For example, хүүхэд унтаад л байна. Child is still sleeping. Бороо ороод л байна. It's still raining. Урагшаа яваад л бай. Keep going forward. Бид нар байж л байна. We're still here. Бороо орсоор л байна. It's still raining. Here is the next usage of the particle il. It is the expression adl, edl, odl, odl. This means right after or as soon as. Би өглөө босоод л кофе уудаг. I have coffee right after I get out of bed. Би чамайг хараад л таньсан. I recognized you as soon as I saw you. Би гэртээ очоод л унтна. I'll go to bed as soon as I get home. Би ажлаа дуусаад л чам руу залгая. I will call you once I finish my work. Тэд нар орж ирээд л бороо орсон. As soon as they came in, it rained. One thing to remember is that in a spoken language, people tend to drop the sound. Let's see the example that I just mentioned, but with the D sound dropped. This will sound closer to how people speak in everyday speech. Би өглөө босоол. Би чамайг хараад. Би гэртээ очоод. Би ажлаа дуусаал. Тэд нар орж ирээл. Here's the final usage of il that we are gonna go over. This next expression is quite simple. We just add il, da, de, da, de as a command or begging. For example, ta oroldo. Come in, please. It's kind of demanding, but it's still polite. It doesn't really exist in English. That's why maybe it's difficult to conceptualize. Maybe ta solda. Sit down, please. Намайг битгий харалта. Don't look at me. Битгий явалта. Please don't go. Энийг харалта. Look at this. Бойлолдоо. Stop it. So as you see, whether it's command or begging or both, depends on how it's said. So those are 5 ways to use il. But actually, I will talk about few more in following slides, just to make this list more comprehensive for those who want to know more about il. If this is already too much information for you, just try to remember and learn the first few uses. Let's go to this slide. The first usage is il, da, de, da, do. It means actually or for sure. For example, надад байхгүй л дээ. Би мэдсэн л дээ. John өчигдөр ирээгүй л дээ. Бид нар явна л да. Тэд нар чамайг ойлгоно л доо. Next one is il love. For example, би love хийж чадахгүй. Надад love амархан. Би love явна. Энэ love биш. Би love юу ч мэдэхгүй. Next one is inspits or banspits. It's used when talking about the third person. It means I don't care if the person does that or not. For example, тэд нар явна л биз. Бороо орно л биз. John ирэхгүй байна л биз. Мэдвэл мэднэ л биз. Хиймээр байгаа бол хийн л биз. The last usage of il is the question word with il бол and question word. For example, бид нар юу л бол юу хийн. Би хинтэй л бол хинтэй ярьдаг. Хизээ л бол хизээ ирж болно. Хаашаа л бол хаашаа явж чадна. Надад ямар л бол ямар ном байгаа. Thanks for watching. I hope these explanations help you to understand particle il. If it's too much material, just try to pick 1 or 2 uses and try to add these to your Mongolian speech. Also, be sure to look out for more videos on these particles. If you have any requests for videos, leave in the comments. We do look at the request because this video is based on the request. What other particles do you guys want to know about? За, Nomiin Gerийн Khishge Bagsh байна. Видео үзсэнд баярлалаа. Лайк дараарай, subscribe хийгээрэй. Бас манай вебсайтанд зочлоорой. Баярлалаа. Баяртай. Дараа уулзъя.